Hello lords and ladies, welcome back to Cartoon Hangout, your place for all things cartoon. In almost any superhero story, heck, any story in general, you may encounter the classic what-if scenario where a hero discovers he or she is no longer the hero. Usually a plot device to show how either the hero was always destined to be the hero, or what life would be like if they forsaked their calling. This is often done through magic, time travel, or is revealed to be a dream or hallucination. Since I've been on a supernatural kick in that series, the episode What Is and What Should Never Be has a Jinn trick Dean into thinking he has been granted the wish of never becoming a hunter, and it explores how his new life diverges from the real world. The downside being all the folks he and his brother saved died since the brothers were no longer hunters. Subsequently, the Ben 10 episode Gwen 10 imagines what would have happened if Gwen had been granted the Omnitrix and not Ben. It's a mix of reimagining the first episode of Season 1 and the final episode of the season, the major differences being how cool and capable Gwen is with the watch since she's a little smarter than her cousin. The episode doesn't do anything hugely different with the concept I discussed above, but it still manages to show off what a more smarter character could do with the watch, and it's a blast to watch. Gwen spends much of the early show as support along with Max, but of course we all know she gains her own style with magic later on, so it's cool to envision what a world would be like with Ben as support and not Gwen. And I think the writing really showed not only how different the two are considering their use of the watch, but also how similar. With more knowledge under his belt, Ben almost becomes a male Gwen as he constantly nags Gwen on her less than heroic use of the watch when she uses it for fun. It proves, at least in this episode, how mature he's grown over the course of seasons 1 and 2. Of course, this is a what-if episode, and therefore non-canon, so that could be all for nothing. But I think it's still gotta be said. I don't think there's much else to be said, though, as this is just a fusion of episodes 1 and 13 of season 1, just with the what-if scenario playing out. Some of the best moments were Ben blasting Vilgax back into his ship, that's gotta hurt, and Max briefly getting his turn with the watch. Almost makes me wish for a series where they all three shared it or had their own, but that would ultimately take away what makes each character unique. So, what did you think of the episode Gwen 10? Does it make you pine for a Gwen spinoff? Sound off in the comments down below, and be sure to subscribe to this channel for more Ben 10 reviews every week, alongside a host of other great content. Thanks for watching, and take care.